it's Tara, and this is Theraforever Podcast. Enjoy the show. Hey, this is podcast number 4. Sadly, Maddie is not here with me today, but later today, instead of an advice topic, I'm going to have my old amazing friend Anna share some direction news because she is obsessed and she would love to share news about it with us. Of course, for the beginning of the show, we have an opening of amazing questions with percentages of what the people answered. First question is, when do you wake up on school vacation? Like on school vacation days? 6% say 7 a.m., 16% say 8 a.m., 16% say 9 a.m., 22% say 10 a.m., and 19 or 14? Okay, 14, I'm sorry about that. 14% say 11 a.m., 19% say afternoon. Next question. Are religious holidays celebrated at your school? 42% say yes, and I'm cool with it. 7% say yes, and it's offensive. And 50% say no. Next question. Is lying ever okay? I love this question, and I would love emails about it because some people have really different opinions about it. 45% say yes if it's a white lie, 16% say yes if you can get away with it, and 37% say no, never. Next question, what type of schooling do you do? 56% say public school, 18% say private school, 21% say homeschool, and 2% say skip school, hide from school, no school for me. Next question, do you plan to go to college? I love this question because you hear so many students talk about how they are going to go to college, but are they really? Are they being honest with each other? Or are they just saying what everybody else wants to say? Here are the percentages. 56% say yes to a 4-year public institution. 31% say yes to a 4-year private institution. 4% say yes to a 2-year private or public institution. And 4% say no altogether. Next question, how much time do you spend styling your hair? I love this question. Again, this is another question I would love emails about because how many minutes do you use to style your hair? It's questionable, but then also it has to deal, are you a boy? Are you a girl? Do you have long hair? Do you have short hair? Do you straighten your hair? Is your hair easy to tame, or is it like this wild beast? Who knows? 16% say 0 minutes, which is crazy. Who would wake up and then just go to school? That's weird. But if that's what you do, that's what you do. 48% say 5 minutes. 20% say 10 minutes. I would be in that 10 minutes category. 8% say 15 minutes. 6% say 20 minutes or over. And that's a little crazy, but maybe you're styling it for a special event. Next question. What social networking site do you use the most? Of course, in the lead, 61% say Facebook, 0% say MySpace, 11% say Twitter, 23% say Tumblr, 2% say LinkedIn, I haven't heard of that, and then 0.1% say Bebo. And last question, who would you rather date? This has surprising answers. And when it says who would you rather date, it's talking about mythical creatures. 9% say vampire. That is just crazy, a shocker to me because I thought all the girls loved vampires. I guess I'm wrong. 26% say werewolf. And then a lead of 45% say elf. Crazy. I don't know who would want to date an elf, but apparently there's a lot of people out there. Then 18% say mer person, as in mermaid or merman. And, that's okay. I would have to go with maybe like the mer person because I really like sea stuff. I think it's pretty cool. But, I guess it really does depend on your personality. Next, we have email questions. And these are some pretty good email questions. I had my friend that I was telling you about earlier, Anna, help me out with these. We were kind of just on the phone because we talk like every night since I moved. It's a really, really sad story, but I moved away from all of my best friends a couple months ago to across the United States of Iowa, the state of corn, which is so exciting. But as much of it I was a downer, and school's been really hard. But I found a couple friends, as you can tell from Maddie visiting yesterday, which was super fun, and I was very happy to have her on the show. Back to email questions. Sorry to get tracked off with my life. First question is, what was the sweetest thing your girlfriend or boyfriend ever did for you? I mean, did your boyfriend bring you flowers and you were like, oh my gosh, you are incredibly sweet? Or, did your girlfriend get you a little teddy bear and you kind of found that really sweet and that, she's trying? I would love to hear your stories, and maybe this could give some advice to those a person that's in a relationship right now and they don't know what to do. And this could be something that they could probably do to make their boyfriend or girlfriend think that they're really sweet. The last email question is, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever said to your crush? I think this is hilarious because there's so many stupid things I've said to my crush. My crushes, before my boyfriend, but I don't have crushes while I have a boyfriend. That would be horrible. Point is, there's probably a lot of bad things that you said to your crush and you're like, oh my gosh, why did I say that? How did I say that? What was I thinking? Was I crazy on drugs or drunk or just insane? Questions I would love to help you answer, but I would love to know your situation because I think it would be so funny. Okay, since we have some extra time, I'm thinking, I'm gonna go ahead and, no, actually, I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't know. Well, deciding, should I not? Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to do 2 emails about a comment on podcast 3, and then I'm going to end part 1 of this podcast, and then you will come back for part 2, and we will have Anna's Direction Infection, which is her little segment kind of thing, and she's going to tell us about One Direction. I'll have news, and then I'll have Thought for the Day, and the very last thing, I will have my 2 advice emails. Okay, let me quickly just bring up these comments as quick as I can, because on this little app that I'm using, I have to have my video to be 15 minutes or shorter, and so that's been really troubling for me. That's why I started making a part 1 and part 2. In my very first podcast, I had to cut off a lot of it, which I was really sad about, and that was not cool. Let's see, email, please help me. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Okay, little email sign. I love emails. Okay, we're waiting for that to load. You know what? I don't think we'll have time for this, will we? Okay, since I'm so sorry about giving you wrong directions, we're not going to do emails. We're just going to do emails at the very end. Instead, we are going to do news, I guess, instead of emails. So for our news, I really like this because it's actually kind of entertaining. It's just about Lindsay Lohan, crazy, not crazy, nobody knows. Lindsay Lohan did a $50,000 of damage at a New York City hotel. Suite was covered with cigarette burns. None of the workers had said anything good about it. She is officially not allowed to go back to the W Hotel in New York City again. Banned from that city, not banned from the city, of course, but banned from the hotel. Will never go back there again. She apparently just had some crazy night, kicked out, gone. Don't know what the punishment is, but I do know she did at least $50,000 of damage. So poor Lindsay Lohan. Well, I hope to see you guys on part 2, and bye for now.